I'm Stacy Carpenter, a private money lender and creator of the PML Due Diligence and Underwriting Workbook. Here to give you just a peek into what this tool includes. For a private money lender, nothing is more important to your success than implementing a consistent due diligence framework and processes that help you consistently vet lending opportunities, avoid scams, reduce the likelihood of financial losses, and lend safely and profitably. This tool standardizes, simplifies, and makes performing due diligence on potential deals faster, easier, more thorough, and more consistent. I've now lent on more than 15 deals without losing any money, and I attribute it to great education and this tool. I still use this tool to vet every deal I consider lending on. Okay, so let's take a look at what the tool includes and how to use it. There are 12 tabs in this tool that correspond to each step in the due diligence process. So we're looking at the home page, which will guide you through each step. The home page has 3 sections. The top section is the steps with the links that guide you through the due diligence process in the right order. The second is a deal summary, which provides key information that automatically populates as you provide input on the other tabs. And the bottom section is key dates to track if you decide to fund a deal. So the way it works is you click on a link for the step. It takes you through the corresponding tab. You'll follow the instructions on the tab to provide information and then come back to the home page to move on to the next step. So step 1 is around gathering required information, and you would click the link, Gather Required Info, and it takes you to the Gather Required Info tab. The tab will instruct you through capturing initial information to do a quick assessment to see if the deal fits your lend box and is something you're interested in looking into deeper. And if it is, it'll prompt you to gather additional information to fully vet the deal. Step 2 then leads you through comping the property to determine the as-is value and the after-repair value if you're lending on a flip. Once you comp the property, the average as-is value and the average ARV will automatically be calculated on that tab and then populate on this tab. Step number 3 is the way to assess risk. It includes a risk calculator where you will input key information and it automatically calculates a risk score to help you gauge the risk of the deal you're thinking about lending on. Step 4 has 4 sections that helps you vet the borrower with instructions that guide you through verifying HUDs, verifying the borrower's identity, vetting the borrower's entity, and has a list of questions to use when you interview the borrower. Step 5 includes information and tips on inspecting the property to ensure that what you're lending on is the property that you're inspecting. Step 6 includes a list of all states, usury laws, foreclosure timelines, whether a state is a judicial versus non-judicial state, and if the state uses title companies or closing attorneys. Step 7 has 3 underwriting calculators that shows a safe amount to lend on a deal in first position and in second position, based on usury laws and foreclosure timelines in the state you're lending in. There's also a calculator to help you determine what to lend on a purchase and fix and flip to ensure the borrower has skin in the game. Step 8 for lender considerations and paperwork. This lists the paperwork you need to ensure your loan is protected, secured, and insured, and additional considerations and documentation needed when lending in second lien position, and additional ways to protect you as the lender in states with stricter usury laws. This tab also provides important things to include in the promissory note that gives you as the lender authority to foreclose earlier if needed, saving time and reducing potential losses. Step 9 gives instructions on how to vet the title company and verify wiring instructions, helping to avoid scams. Wiring your funds is one of the most risky parts of the process, and you want to ensure you do this every single time you wire funds. Then I've included 2 bonuses around vetting the contractor and estimating repairs. There's a list of 50 questions to ask when vetting a contractor to verify their credentials and background, understand their project planning and scope, how to best work with them, paying for renovation and draws, timelines and scheduling, and legal considerations, and then guidelines for estimating repairs. So once you complete all the steps, you should have all the information you need in one place to determine if you want to lend on a deal. I hope that gives you a good understanding of just how comprehensive and valuable this tool is to a successful private money lender. The very best education alone is not enough to keep your money safe as a PML. You need standardized, comprehensive tools that help you vet the deal and ensure your success. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Safe lending, everyone.